He went down. The quad! The quad! If you're like me, you'll have been waiting for this game a hell of a long time. So let's not mess around anymore. Let's just take a closer look at what this amazing release trailer has given us.
Scale of 1 to 10. How would you rate our kiss from last night?
So obviously what they're referencing there is a kiss you see in the E3 2018 trailer before we see Ellie in all her survival mode, just slicing a man's throat and all that good stuff. But yeah, this also means that this takes place in the same town as the trailer too.
Look who decided to join us.
Remember this guy? He was in the 2018 trailer as well. His name is Jesse, and apparently he and Dina have some history between them, but Ellie kinda got in the way.
I give you guys 2 weeks until you're back together.
Not gonna happen.
Well, I'm here, aren't I?
Dina?
Jesse.
Hey, don't forget we leave at first light, so get some rest.
Yes, sir.
All right. You all know the drill. Run your routes. Mark your logbooks. You run into anything you can't handle.
Ellie!
You come back.
Okay, so bringing it back for a minute, look at the detail on this corpse. It's so, well, it's obviously not very pretty, but in its own way, it's actually kind of beautiful. And also, the thing is, with this little section right here, Ellie has a mask on, and she doesn't need one, so I think she's trying to hide to everybody, like even Dina, that obviously she's infected, but obviously she's immune. But that's probably also why that she has the tattoo over her arm in the original place where she got bit. And also, another thing, in this next section, obviously you hear the classic sound of the clicker going as well. This isn't Ellie trying to fight the clicker off, it's Dina. So maybe whether that ties into the story somehow, we'll have to see.
Dina, where are you? Get off me! Please stop! No!
Tommy. I have to finish it.
Okay, so we see Ellie looking worse for it, and if it's after that encounter, she's probably got a face like thunder to match with it. But it's good to see Uncle Tommy back, and it'll be interesting to know what's happened to him since the last game. He might have expanded his settlement with Maria to the point where it's actually the same settlement we see the other characters in the trailers, but we'll see.
You have no idea what you're walking into.
What are you doing?
You don't know how large that group is, how armed.
I don't care. You can't stop this.
Okay, so Ellie does have a black eye in the scene, so it probably is after that encounter that we just talked about, but she's on a boat in this scene. I'll be interested to know whether it's just a A to B thing, like a kind of like a moving cutscene, or whether we're able to explore around like we were when we were on the horse in the university section in the first game. But obviously these guys, if they are the cult, they look like they're pretty damn heavily armed, so to say, and they don't look like they're joking about, because they are torturing the hell out of this dude, and he is also butt-ass naked. But anyways, moving on, Ellie looking good with the hunting rifle, hits that dude in the head, and then obviously takes an arrow in the shoulder. But this isn't actually anything new. This is something that was seen in the previous trailer from E3, where she obviously misses that woman with a bow, and she gets shot in the shoulder as well. And obviously she has to run all the way into cover to heal herself up. I think it was just there for a little bit of cinematic flavor, so to speak. But right here in this scene, you see your hand all bloodied up, but with Dean is bracelet on. And I also love the detail in it, by the way. But I guess this kind of confirms that Dean is gonna die. Okay, I'm going to slow this sequence right down because there is a lot to take in, to be fair. So first things up, we get this dude getting done in the neck. I think that's a move that we saw in the E3 trailers. I don't think that's anything new, but it's good to see it anyways. But what is new, rather, is the shotgun in the trailers anyway. It'll be interesting to see when it comes to the multiplayer how that turns out, given my thoughts on that in the first multiplayer. But nevertheless, we move on. I think that is a new attack with that woman getting slashed up against the wall. Brutal as always, and it's good to see. And it's good to see the axe making a comeback as well from the first game. Now this, I feel like these are a new type of infected. Like, we had bloaters in the first game, but 5 years have passed. I feel like there's got to be another level. Like, look at the size of this thing. Like, I don't think that's bloated material. That's something else. Also, if you'll note, that hunting rifle, I think, has a scope. So I think we'll be able to upgrade our weapons just like we could in the first campaign. But obviously we see this dude just bust up from behind the door. Now the dog is an interesting point. Does it mean that we'll have infected animals? I don't know. We'll just have to see on this one. The revolver is making a comeback as well. One of my favourite weapons. Obviously that dude got dropped in the head. And there's a kick in the background. Now this dude gets blown up. I think that is a nail bomb. And if it is, then it's good to see that back as well. And then we got Ellie attacked in the car. So whether this is just like a story thing or we can actually drive, we're yet to see it. Although she is in the passenger seat, given that they drive on the other side of the road in America. And at the end of the trailer, well, there's not a lot that I can say to this really. It's just, let me speed it up for you.
What the hell are you doing here?
You think I'd let you do this on your own?
The 5 years that have passed might have aged him, but that doesn't mean he's dead. He's back and he's here. Joel is back and I'm so hyped for this game. And finally we have a release date. 23rd of February 2020. Marty Diaries, get your pre-orders in because this is going to be lit. And I will see you there when the game drops. But anyways, stay class people, and I will catch you later.